Hi there YouTube friends, welcome back to another episode of Auntie A's Kitchen. Simple and delicious food cooked and prepared in South Korea with South Korean ingredients. If you're new to this channel, 안녕하세요. Today I'm going to be showing you a simple homemade bread roll recipe. They only take 1 hour to proof and it's using a quick yeast and then in the oven for 20-25 minutes. And what's great about this recipe, you can make big rolls or small rolls depending on what you want to use them for. Sometimes I make the small rolls for a mini hamburger, sometimes I'll make bigger ones and accompany it like you'll see from the thumbnail today. We're going to be making a British classic bacon and egg bread roll. However you choose to use these, they are absolutely delicious. It's not a sweet roll, they're not totally crispy, but they're not soft. They're kind of in between, which makes it a perfect bread to serve as a sandwich for a breakfast or for a brunch. What's wonderful about these bread rolls is you can keep them in your freezer. They freeze really well. You can take them out the night before, ready for the morning, or you could take them out on the morning in the microwave for 30 seconds and in your toaster just to crisp up. So, thanks for watching today. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you're notified when other episodes come out. Please share this video with your friends. I appreciate and thank you for all of your support. Let's get baking. One of the first things to do is to put your yeast into a bowl. This instant yeast I got from G-Market, but I've also seen that Home Plus stocks it. Next, mix your yeast with some warm water and then leave it for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you will see some bubbles on top of the water from the yeast. Then add your dry ingredients, some flour and some salt. And then after that, your room temperature butter, and you will see here the butter that I'm using I actually put in the microwave just to start it off because I hadn't got it out beforehand. Start mixing with a spoon, then when it starts to come together, empty it out onto your flat clean surface. For those who are interested, I got this wooden breadboard from IKEA. As you begin to knead, your dough should be sticky. Try not to add extra flour, but if you need to, it's okay. If your dough starts to stick to the board, as you can see here mine is, then just use a knife, or as I'm using a plastic scraper, to move the dough back into the ball and then continue kneading. You need to continue kneading your dough for about 10 minutes. If you have a bread mixer, then feel free to use it, but just be careful with the mixer not to overwork your dough. After 10 minutes, form your dough into a ball and place into a lightly greased bowl. Cover with a clean cloth and then place somewhere warm for about an hour, or that your dough has doubled in size. I had actually left my dough for longer than an hour and a half as I'd gone swim training, and as you can see from the before and after pictures, I got a good rise. Punch your dough to deflate it and remove the air and empty it onto a clean, flat surface. You will see I put a little bit of flour on the board, but try and use as little as possible. Once you have emptied your dough onto your board, knead it just for a couple of minutes and you will see me pulling the outside into the middle and doing that all the way round so that the other side of the dough is nice and tight. I will then turn it over and you should have a nice ball. Depending on what you are using your rolls for, divide your dough into sections. For the sake of this video, I actually choose to make one bigger roll and some smaller ones so that you can see the size difference. Pull the dough from the outside into the middle and repeat this all the way around. Then in your hand, just roll it around a little bit and then you will have a perfect shaped roll. Repeat this procedure with all of your dough until you have made the desired amount of rolls. If you want to make more rolls, then just increase the quantities of ingredients used in this recipe. I don't show this in the video, but I cover up and leave the rolls to rest for about 10 minutes while I wait for my oven to heat up to the correct temperature. Meanwhile, I clean up and prepare the final stage. The last stage is optional, but for me I think it works well. Just mix an egg with a little milk and then lightly and gently cover your rolls. This will help them turn a golden brown in your oven. Place into your preheated oven for about 20 minutes. Check on them intermittently as the time will depend on your oven. When you are happy with the colour of your rolls, take them out of the oven and place them on a cooling rack. While my rolls are cooling down, I get on with cooking some eggs and bacon. When I first came to Korea, I did not like Korean bacon as it was so different from English bacon. But now, after 10 years, I actually prefer eating Korean bacon. I use the leftover oil from the bacon and I place my 2 eggs into the hot pan. I then season with some pepper. I like my egg yolks running, so I place some water into a pan and then a lid over the top of my frying pan. I remove the lid and then flip my eggs over just to finish cooking for a few seconds. I place my eggs onto a plate ready to plate up as I do not want them to continue cooking in the pan. My rolls have had time to cool down, so I cut one open to prepare my sandwich. Perfectly soft inside. I personally like ketchup and mustard in a bacon and egg roll, but use whatever you like and have available. I remembered that we had some dried fried onion that we get from IKEA of all places, so I put some of this into my roll. You could add anything you want to this roll: tomato, lettuce, onions, mushrooms, but I think simple is sometimes the best. So here we have a homemade bread roll, easy to make and delicious to eat. Take your bread roll to the next level and make an English egg and bacon roll. You won't be disappointed. So thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed seeing how to make a simple bread roll. Don't take my word for it. Please go now and make it for yourself, friends and family. I look forward to seeing you in another episode next week. Have a great week. God bless. Chopokam nara.